glottal sound, where the T as a sound becomes voiceless. Like in words like what are, oh. Oh no 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 no, that accent, but I've wanted to acquire it for a while, but well, it's not coming and I can't even keep myself. So hey guys, so this hangout with Fidel and I am back with amazing content on lifestyle, beauty, entertainment and fashion. So this is the first video of the year. Ooh, like I'm so happy. This is like the first video that's coming out this year, and I want to wish all my subscribers, like, you guys are the best. Like, this small family is already growing to a large family. So thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I also welcome my new subscribers and happy new year. Like, I pray that this year brings all God have promised you into manifestation. Like, what you have to just do is just to put passion and be consistent with whatever you are doing, and don't forget to involve God in whatever you are doing. So today's video is going to be a lot fun. It's going to be educative, it's going to be informative, and it's going to be fun. Like I said earlier, it's going to be lots and lots of fun. So let's get into it right away. Like, there is no dulling moment, there is no time to wait. So before I dive into today's, like, whatever I have for you today, please and please and please, if you want me to beg, be cool. I'm going to beg, I'm going to kneel down. Joe, I beg. I don't know how to put this, but I just feel like crying. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It doesn't take anything from you. It doesn't involve any payment. Like some people say they have to pay. No, you don't have to pay. Just click on the subscribe button and you already become part of this family. Hang out with Fido, you become part of this family. So please subscribe, because I will keep, like, this is, I'm coming with lots and lots and lots and lots of amazing content, and you don't want to miss that at all. You don't want to miss it. So don't mind me, I have cough, I be kata, I don't know which one. So let's just manage this small voice. So today is all about, we all know that the English language is a very tricky word. Like, it's a very tricky language. It's not even word. Sometimes the way the language appears is not the way you articulate the sounds. So that's why it's very good to transcribe. Yes, to transcribe. How am I confused? English students for that matter. That's why it's very good to transcribe before you pronounce words, because sometimes the words might seem okay, this is the way to pronounce them, but sometimes we have voiceless sounds in them and we have voice. So it's good to know. So I'm going to be telling you how an Igbo person who has interference problem, or who has interference problem on the English language. Okay, probably the person's first language was Igbo, so that kind of interfered with the way the person speaks English. Yeah, does it make sense? Does it make any sense to you? So yes, so we don't know that English is now our language. It's an official language, which is a communication in business, but it's very right. Like, we all know that the language holds this much prestige in the country. Like, we all know that people that speak well, we, like, when you look at them, you'll be like, no, this person went to Harvard, no, this person went to Oxford. Like, there's this kind of way you reason someone that speaks well. So it's good to at least know how to communicate well with people, because once you don't know how to pronounce words correctly, like, you get the other person misinformed. Yes, that's why it's good to know how to express yourself well. So I'll be talking about some words that the Igbo, because I've stayed in the East all my life. Yes, I stayed on the channel, like, I've stayed there all my life. So I've come across this scatter is dealing with me. So I've come across some people who in communication, they communicate wrongly because of the interference problem. So the first one is, the Americans pronounce it as data. Why the British? Because they're the ones that colonize us. So whatever you do, you have to sound British. Like, so the British pronounces data as data. So I'm not going to include phonetics or phonetics, try to sound like them. I'm going to pronounce the words correctly. So you see some people, they say, well, I mean data. I mean, when you come to the East, like you hear a lot. They don't even say data, they will say credit itself. That's what they will say. So, but the correct pronunciation of data, like the Americans will say data, data, but the British will say data, data, data. So, do you know one thing that actually interests me in the British English is the glottal sound, where the T as a sound becomes voiceless. Like in words like what oh. Oh no, that accent, but I've wanted to acquire it for a while, but well, it's not coming and I can't even keep myself. So the second one is cucumber. Cucumber. Not cucumber. Cucumber. That's not the correct pronunciation. So as someone that was colonized by the British, so you pronounce this as cucumber. Cucumber. Like that's the real pronunciation. But when you come to the East, you hear another thing entirely. Wearing cucumber, cucumber. Like, wondering what's the matter now? Because I think because the language already has an influence. It has this heavy influence on the English language. So because of that, you see lots of people pronouncing the word wrongly. So it's cucumber, cucumber, and not cucumber. So I hope it's sinking. So that's why I said the English language is a very tricky language. So many times it's not how the words appear that you pronounce them or you articulate them. No, it might appear differently, but pronunciation or the articulation is totally different from the way it appears. So the other one is sachet. You know, before I was on the right track, I pronounced it as sachet, but you know one thing about when you stay across people that when you pronounce, you'll be like, what are you trying to, what is this one forming? What is this one forming? So I decided to go back to my sachet too. So, but as someone that studied English, I'm like a mirror. I'm supposed to portray that yes, I studied this language and I know how to use this language efficiently to my use. So the correct way to pronounce this is sachet, sachet, sachet. So not sachet. No, the T is voiceless. That's the T is voiceless. So it's not being voiced out. That's why you don't hear it during articulation at all. Instead you hear sachet, sachet. So the fourth one, I've tried to correct people when it comes to this word. Often. The T here also is voiceless. Yes, the T here is voiceless. So instead of saying often, no. It's not often. It's often. So it's not when you come to the East, where your ear go block. Like you go block because you hear a lot of people pronouncing the words wrongly, and because of that, sometimes you don't even pay attention to the information the person is passing, but you keep picking up the blunders, and that messes up with you. That's why I said it's good to know how to use the English language efficiently, so that it provides clarity during communication. That's just it. When you know how to use the language correctly, it provides clarity to whomever you are passing the information to. That's why you have to know how to use the language well to your use. Yes. So the fifth one is straight. So do you know the reason why sometimes the Igbo speaker of the English language pronounces these words wrongly? Is because most times these vowel sounds cannot be found in the Igbo vowels. Yes, like in Igbo vowel there is no sound like a, but instead you see eh. So that's why when an Igbo speaker that has interference problem pronounces the word straight, it doesn't say straight, it says straight. So you see them omitting that A sound and putting the E. So they replace the A sound with the E sound. So you see them pronounce the word as straight. Just be going straight. It has happened before. When you call all these bikemen for direction, they will tell you just now go straight. So you see them, because sometimes these vowel sounds cannot be found in your language, so you now tend to replace them with another language. So the other one is church. I'm going to the church. So in Igbo language, there is no schwa sound. Yes. Instead, you say sh, as shush, shush. No. But the correct pronunciation is church, church. That's the correct pronunciation of this. But I've tried to correct some people, but it's kind of hard to adapt. They're already used to that she sound, shush, they say. And well, you have to leave them to their faith. Their faith. Yes. So the other one is vehicle. Vehicle, not vehicle. Vehicle. No. You see some people, they pronounce it as vehicle. That's not the correct pronunciation of this word. It's vehicle. Vehicle. Like, are you feeling it? Are you feeling it? No, I have to really learn the face English, because you did my body. You did my body. Like, you did body. So, the other one is sweets. Like you see, Maryland hotels and suites. But mainly a lot of the Igbo speakers of English language do not pronounce this word correctly. They say suits, suits. But the correct pronunciation of this word is suites, suites, hotel and suites, hotel and suite. So take notes when you see all those billboard or signposts indicating probably a hotel name, maybe Ebuka's hotels. It's not suits, it's suite, like the suite you lick, the candy you lick. Suites, hotels and suites. So the other one is restaurants. Restaurants. So I've tried, that's why as much as possible I try to speak these words correctly, because by then unconsciously the person behind me might be picking it up. So instead of saying restaurants, restaurants, that's not the correct pronunciation of this word. Instead you say restaurants, restaurants. Yeah, this thing is sweet me. I don't know the reason why. I'm just feeling the vibes of this whole English stuff. Like it's not restaurant, it's restaurant. Can I take you to the restaurant? Can I take you to the restaurant? Oh, no. Let's get it. So this is the one that shocked me. Like, it's today I need the real pronunciation of this word. Sewage. It's not sewage. Oh, hey. It's not sewage. It's pronounced as sewage. Sewage. That's the right pronunciation of this word. Like, now today I even learned myself. So I was pronouncing it wrong all along. So now today when I was prepping for this content, I actually knew that Ebuka, you have been pronouncing this word wrongly. Like you're supposed to pronounce words correctly. So, but we learn every day. No man is an island. Is that the right way? I don't know, but it's pronounced as sewage. Sewage. Like sewage. I'm going to put in the transcription of all these words so that you know how they are being pronounced. So another one is lettuce. Lettuce. It's not lettuce, it's lettuce. Have you seen it? Lettuce. Please, can I get the lettuce from the market? Please, can I get me the lettuce? So that's the way you pronounce it, and not lettuce. When Mama Emeka goes to the market, don't say lettuce. Although I understand it, you try to bring yourself down so the common man just to understand you, because sometimes you say all these words, they might not understand what you are talking. When you say lettuce, they will be like, Madam, what are you talking about? So it's lettuce and not lettuce. So I'm trying to rush everything now. So this word subtle, the B in this word is voiceless. It's not subtle, subtle. No, we see the Igbo speaker of the English language that has interference on the English language, pronouncing this word as subtle. Subtle. It's pronounced as subtle. Subtle. The B is voiceless. So I'm trying to round up all this, but I'm going to talk about some. Like this one actually shocked me as well. Banquet. Banquet. You know now we all pronounce it as banquet. Banquet hall. Banquet hall. Banquet hall. But no, the correct pronunciation of this word is banquet. Banquet. So now before I round up, you all know that the Igbos, we have the L and the R factor. Like it really messes with a lot of us. some people pronouncing lies. It's supposed to be rice, but you see them because they have this factor, this L and R factor, like it's messing up the way they pronounce the English word. You see them pronouncing rice as lice, love as rough, alright as alright. No, we have to do better now. And I feel the problem here is because most of the people that teach in the primary schools and the secondary schools do not know how to use the English language efficiently. So they thereby pass on this wrong pronunciation because you don't know how to pronounce these words correctly. So because of that, you pass on the wrong pronunciation to these kids, and they carry it on to be able to realize that, whoa, I've been pronouncing all these words wrongly all this while. So they try to kind of become conscious till you get used to the pronunciation. So we have to do better in the education system to employ people that actually knows how to use the English language efficiently. Like, it's really, really important. So this is where I'm going to call it a day. Like, if I see the kind of views this video gets, I'll keep doing this kind of video. So tell me, like, come to the section and tell me other words you think the Igbo speaker might actually have problem pronouncing, or because of interference problems. So come in the comment section, let's talk. Please like, comment and subscribe. I don't beg you, before I go that again, beg you, please subscribe to my YouTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will be coming back with amazing content. See you in the next video. Bye.